Hello, it's me, Bobby. I was going to do a video on runes, like, I told my friend, Crystal Smith. I'll have her link right here. Okay. I told her that if she did a video on her oracle card reading, that I would do one on my runes. So I'm making my video now. Runes are basically stones or sticks or bones or stuff like that that have little designs carved on them, and then you ask a question, you throw them down, and you read them as they fell. I'm going to explain basically where I got my runes and what each little thing means, and what my first reading was. So hopefully it shouldn't take too long, because I know the last video was really long. My runes, I went out and found pebbles. Pebbles. Excuse me. And I had drawn on them. This is my very first set. I'm probably going to buy some or something that look better. But I had just drawn on them with marker after I had studied up on the different designs. So that's basically, I went out and I searched for like half an hour and I found all of these. I'm going to explain what each thing means. This rock, this one right here, this means poison. Poison can mean gossip, bad intentions, a bad relationship, basically, things like that. This rock signifies the home. It stands for family, and the comfort you can find in your own home, and basically stuff like that. This rock signifies man, which is just anything male. That's pretty simple. This one, you can't really tell what that is. It signifies wealth, money, pay raises, even the wealth of love. If you have a wealth of friends and good energy, that's what that could mean. This one signifies woman. Oh, and some of these might mean different things than what you find. This is just what I connected with, and they work pretty well for me. So you can look up runes, and not all of them will be the same. So it's just kind of up to you. Anything. This is just anything womanly. This one signifies war, and it can mean conflicts. Just anything more like pretty simple. This one is death, and it's not as scary as some people think. People think death, and they're like, oh my god, that's a horrible one to pull. And it's not. It just means that it's the end of a matter. It could mean an argument is coming to a close, a time in your life is ending, and it could mean it's time for you to because the time in your life is ending, you need to start a new path, and it's time for you to grow. And so I particularly actually like this one, because I like starting new things. It's interesting. This one signifies possessions, which is just things, the material world, basically. This is comfort. So if you're having any problems and you get this one, it could mean that someone you love will comfort you, or it means that you'll start to feel better. This is love. It looks the same as comfort, except for there's the line underneath it. And love is pretty easy one to grasp. It's just love. And this one is gifts. It could mean really pretty much anything to do with gifts and presents and stuff. So there's my runes. I have 12 of them. I thought 12 would be a good number to have. And there's a few more that I didn't make runes of in my next set. I'm going to try to make sure I have them. There's travel, health, and victory. And I thought that would be pretty important, you know, to have in my next set. So maybe when I make some more, when I buy them, then I'll include those. Okay. I'm gonna walk you through my first attempt at the runes right after I made them. I did my first throw. I didn't really ask a question. I just kind of thought, you know, what's in the future? That's basically what I thought, and I threw them down. I got, when I throw my runes, if I'm throwing them for someone else, I find out if that person is right-handed or left-handed, because depending on what hand they are, I read them in that direction. So for me, I'm right-handed, so I read them from right to left. If the runes are upside down, then I reverse the meaning of that particular rune. That's just how I did it. Some books, you know, say not to, like, I didn't read any of that in any books, but that's just kind of how I did it, and they kind of work. My first attempt was man, but it was upside down, so woman. Wealth, possessions, poison, and home. Those were all the ones that were face up. I only read the ones that are face up. If they're face down, I discard them. So to speak, because they're not cards. I interpreted that woman, wealth, possessions, poison, and home. I just kind of wrote them down, and at the end of the day I was going to go back and see what happened. During that day, a friend of mine brought up a bunch of books on Wicca. See? So, my friend, woman, bring me, you know, a bunch of books, which is a wealth of possessions. That was pretty awesome. She gave them to me, and I brought them inside, and my sister was kind of like, what the hell is wrong with you? Those books are weird. What are you doing? Are you a witch? What are you doing? You know, she kind of figured out. She knew beforehand, but it wasn't really, you know, it was kind of like when she saw the book, she was like, you're serious? That's weird. It wasn't mean. It was just teasing, because that's how my sister is. You know, I didn't take offense to it at all. I love her to death. But that also signifies poison and home, because my sister was criticizing me, kind of. So, had played through all of the runes that I had thrown for the day, just asking, you know, sorry, I was looking down, I was looking at my book of shadows. And I thought that was pretty cool, you know. So, one last thing that I'm going to show real quick. These videos are a lot longer than I thought they were going to be. Holy crap. This is my tarot deck. I'm only going to show a few, I promise. It's only going to take a minute. But it came with this book, and it explains everything. It's a thick book. I don't really use this. Not the way the book says, because there's a lot of complicated things, you know, ways to set your cards, and they're really complicated for me. I have problems with them, but the cards, they almost remind me of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but you know, they're beautiful. The Two of Cups, and it's a man and a woman. Yeah, it's so out of focus, but it really is beautiful. The artwork is great in all of them, but I don't use it all that much, just because it's complicated sometimes. But yeah, so that's what I wanted to show you in this video. I hope you all have a good day, and blessed be.